Hey YouTube, how we doing? I want to be real quick with this video, but I'm putting together a simple striper fishing kit that I'll be using when I go out in my kayak fishing striper in Lanier. And I want to keep it as short as possible. So here we go. Basically, striped bass this time of year, they're chasing bait fish. So that's what we're fishing with, is live bait fish. So hooks, you want to go with a circle hook or a octopus hook, no bigger around than your thumbnail. That's, from what I've been told and what I've seen, that's the perfect size for striper, even up to, you know, 30, 40 pounds. Some pretty big fish. Also, when you're live bait fishing, you're going to want a leader and a swivel system, because you don't want that bait fish to spin and twist up your line and then you're done for the day. So you want to use a swivel. And I will put on my reels 20-pound test monofilament, and for the leader I'll use about 20-pound to 30-pound fluorocarbon. That leader is anywhere from 4 feet to 8 feet long, and it will, here's one I've got already made up, swivel and circle hook and fluorocarbon leader, so that one's ready to go. So a lot of what we're doing is free lining, which means, you know, bait, hook, no weight, and just drifting that behind the boat or trolling that behind the boat. Sometimes you got to get a little bit deeper if that's where the fish are at, and I use these little rubber stopper weights. They've got this little rubber piece in the middle, and you pull both tabs, and that rubber piece in the middle contracts, and you can put your line in and then release it, and it tightens back up. Great for kayak striper fishing or kayak fishing for big fish in any way, because it's real simple to take on, real simple to take off, and you can set it, you know, 15 feet up from, you know, your bait, or 20 feet up from your bait, and then quickly take it off when you need to. You don't tie it into your line. I do use a planer board sometimes. I don't have that with me. It's actually in my kayak. Other flotation devices I'll use are balloons. These are great. You can blow them up to just, you know, act as a bobber. Or you can blow them up pretty big if it's a windy day, and you can, you know, adapt to that wind, find a spot out of the wind, and then feed your line with a large balloon blown up into the wind, and the wind will take your bait for you. So, you know, you can kind of adapt to the environment with these. I don't really use any other types of bobbers in this type of scenario. Of course, the little multi-tool. I've never used these before. This is a plastic swivel. It was given to me as a sample, but I figured I'd give it a try. If anyone has any experience with these, let me know. I'd like to hear, you know, horror stories or success stories or whatever about these. I've just never used them. I don't really throw many plugs, but when I do, here's a pointer. Of course, what I'm throwing matches the bait that I'm using. So blue and silver. There's another one, a Yozuri S. And then for long casting, or if you find fish that are schooled up tight, hitting top water, you know, a little feeding frenzy action going on, you can throw a spoon almost twice as far as you can throw either one of these. So sometimes, you know, getting on a school of striper that are hitting the water like that is just getting close enough to them. And this will help you. You know, a spoon, heavy spoon like this will get out there if you need to. And that's it. As far as bait goes, I keep a bait tank or a little bait bucket and an aerator, and this will keep them good for hours to ensure you get fresh bait. I mean, that's part of the big thing of catching fish is using what they're eating. So that's it. That's my simple striper fishing kit for kayak fishing on Lake Lanier. If you got any questions, let me know, and if there's something that I'm missing that I should have, I also want to know about that too. Thanks for watching. Bye.